Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Coming up next, the Jazz taking on the Lakers. For the Jazz, they've won just 4 games out of the last 10, and they know they Lakers Jazz is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You look at the Lakers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's Utah. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Josh Giddey is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Floyd. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, they've got Collins. They're there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Connect in at the 3 spot. And Greg Drummond, and it's Connect in at the 3 spot. And Greg, for games like this, where these two teams just played each other, how different is the approach?
It is different, Kevin. It can almost feel like a continuation of the last game, and one team now maybe has payback on their mind.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Butler. Giddey, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Here's the eraser. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Connect. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giddey, the pass to Sexton. Fires the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Solid from deep. Sexton is a guy you want taking those.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
He talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
Thanks, David. And finished off by Collins.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Giddey. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Hendricks. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Now, here's Sexton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Hendricks can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making their weak coverage pay.
It's good from long range.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Giddey. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Butler a screen on Reeves. Sexton with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Butler kicks to Giddey. To end the run, driving the lane, he lays it in.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
To the paint. It's deflected. Pass to the eraser. And here's Collins. Defended by, here's the eraser. And another 3 for the Lakers. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific...
That is a great finish!
Oh, my. He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Sexton against Reeves. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Giddey. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Can't cash in from the high post. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And a great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. Look at Oklahoma City. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
On the wing, Giddey. Hendricks passes to Giddey. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Collier. Another miss by Utah. Lakers leading by 16. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Collier. Now here's Giddey. He's tightly guarded, trying to get something going. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Driving inside.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Here's Sexton. He's got 6. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
On the wing, Reeves. To the left side wing. Collins in the post. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Collier. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Connect. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Connect's got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Pass to Reeves. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Sexton. The rebound by the Eraser. The Eraser's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to...
Overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's Giddey. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. The Eraser's got 20.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Collier. Count it. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. Here's the Eraser. Giddey defending. From the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Drummond, and Doncic is subbed in for Connect. Utah also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Floyd. Jimmy Butler comes in for Sexton. And it's Keontae George in for Josh Giddey. The Jazz with another miss. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Johnson, he's checked in for Utah. Free throw good, Reeves. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Jazz shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Johnson, the pass to Collier. Nurkic, a screen on Doncic. To the middle, lets it go. He's good with the little jumper in close.
Love watching Nurkic set hard screens and then roll with purpose. Great job in the creativity there from the pick and roll.
Another chance. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Game of this three-game homestand. The Erasers checked in for Shepard. Collins is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's the Eraser. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Outside, George. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Erasers got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Doncic passes to the Eraser. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The Jazz making a switch here. Cook's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to the Eraser. Fires the 3. They get it back. Collins, good.
Really right from the tip.
Now here's Butler. To halt the run, and it's John Collins with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The Eraser's shot's good.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Collier stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Collier's got 6 points.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
The Eraser passes to Doncic. To the inside. Here's the Eraser. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Vanderbilt against Butler. The layup off target.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Lakers number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Austin Reeves is checked in for James. Nurkic checked in for the Jazz. Here's Collier. Last game he had 10 points. Outside for George. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Boyd's checked in for Nurkic, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Johnson. Pass to Collier. Back to Giddey. Launches it. They grab their own miss. The shot by Floyd, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. And it's Connect. That time on the Doncic. 14 points for Dalton Connect. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Here's Collier. Another miss by Utah.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. And Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, there's the call on the eraser. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Lakers.
Puts him in the bonus.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Jazz. Hendricks is checked in. And it's Colin Sexton in for George. He's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Sexton for 3. Sexton for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Sexton's got 11.
Well, look, if you're
Sexton's got 11.
Well, look, if you're guarding Sexton in pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first.
Here's the eraser. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Giddey the pass to Floyd. And here's Sexton. Here's Hendricks. The 3-pointer off the mark. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Guarded closely. Here's Doncic. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Giddey, and such a nice move to make the basket work.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
LA's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. There's the pick. The eraser passes to Doncic. Now Reeves. Over Hendricks. Reeves gets the bucket. He's got 11.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's the eraser. 32 points in the game. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over in the corner, Doncic. Traps in the tray.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Utah shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. The shot by Floyd, no good. LA's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Count that one.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Back to Giddey. And it's a great finish! Oh,
Oh, my.
and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Here's the eraser. Giddey defending. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. To the paint, out to Doncic. Pulls it up. And again, it's the Lakers.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Sexton the pass to Butler. From 10 feet out, he scores, and he's off the schneid with that basket. 1 for 7 on a tough night for him. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 19 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Jazz.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the Lakers with possession here. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. And got it on out of basket.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. The open look here for Sexton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Reeves. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Down low, here's Floyd. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Floyd's got 8 points.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Reeves in the corner. Drummond sets the screen for Reeves. Just 3 to shoot. Here's the eraser. And he banks in the layup. And it's 37 points for the eraser.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Butler kicks to Giddey. Cans it from downtown. He's got 13.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Here's the eraser. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
There's the pick. Sexton for 3. Rebound the Lakers. The eraser's got his 16th rebound on the night. Reeves the pass to the eraser. Drummond trying to get himself free. The eraser's shot's good. The eraser's got 42 in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Hendricks. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Stolen. The eraser passes to Drummond. Here's the eraser. To the wing right side. Connect. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now Sexton. 11 points in the game. Can they get it? The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He's off on the first. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Hendricks pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
For Utah, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. First free throw is good. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And here is Butler. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Hendricks can't get it to go.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Connect. And that one, good. Connect's got 26 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Off target with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's the eraser. Off target from outside. Utah's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Butler, no good. LA has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And finished off by Collins.
Well, Collins is a guy that when he takes over, you're going to have to get 2 or 3 guys on him to try to slow him down.
Here's Giddey. He's got 13. Outside, Sexton. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Pass to Giddey. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Giddey's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Jazz.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Takes a 3. The shot by the eraser. No good. Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's the screen. Hendricks can't get it to go. Out to the wing. Here's the eraser. Good. That's another bucket.
This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all the time in style, doesn't he? One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever witnessed. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Sexton for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Sexton's got 14 points for the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Count it. He's got 18.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Back to Giddey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Pass to Reeves. Here's the eraser. He has 45 points, 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And connect, gets it to go.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Giddey with it. He's got 18. Pass to Butler. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Inside, here's Reeves, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
Outside Butler. Jazz passing it around. Now here's Giddey. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
The eraser passes to Reeves. Here's the three. Pass to Drummond. Connect with it. Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. Connects. Got 34.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Back to Giddey. There's the three. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the eraser. Pass to Reeves. All sorts of time. And good that time. Reeves has got 11 in the second half.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Butler, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Reeves outside. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Floyd. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the eraser.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Reeves against Sexton. And it's Austin Reeves with the three. Reeves has got 25 points in the game.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
And finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
Giddey the pass to Butler. Here's Floyd. And it's Giddey in the corner. They set the pick. Pass to Floyd. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6.
He has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. On the wing, Giddey. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. They've got the eraser. Chris Middleton is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Doncic, and it's James in at the three. That's the Laker 5. Nurkic setting the pick for George. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. George has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Here's Collier. The rebound by the eraser. The Lakers on offense. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Releases, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
The Lakers making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the New York Knicks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Pass to Collier. Lets the 3 fly. No good there.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Doncic dishes to James. Here's the eraser, defended by George. The eraser's shot's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Doncic with the steal. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
The Jazz have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Collier. Here's George. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Middleton the pass to the eraser. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The 3-pointer no good. Utah shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Pass to Johnson. And George kicks to Johnson. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
The 3 for Doncic. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Here's Collier. At the elbow, Nurkic. Outside for George. Bangs home the trifecta.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
The eraser passes to Doncic. They set the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's the eraser. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Collier. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. First one falls for him. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And a switcher also for Utah. Josh Giddey's checked in for Cook. Both free throws good from the eraser. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's the eraser. For the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Floyd. Back to Giddey. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Giddey. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Collier, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Hendricks passes to Giddey. Teardrop shot. Can't get the layup. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to the eraser. The 3. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. On the wing, Giddey. And just miss after miss right now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's the eraser. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Giddey. And he gets it to go. Giddey's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And here is Giddey. Pass to Hendricks. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
The eraser passes to Vanderbilt. Doncic right side. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 5. Outside, James. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Giddey. From 13. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Doncic with it. Lets it go from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Here's Giddey. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Middleton. Here's the eraser. Doncic right side. His 3-pointer is off the mark. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Giddey the pass to Collier. Back to Giddey. Here's Sexton. Nice D from the eraser. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Collier. Pass to Floyd. Here's Collier. From downtown. That shot off. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Collier. Back to Giddey. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic passes to the eraser. Outside, James. Middleton finds Vanderbilt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the eraser. Giddey defending. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Floyd. That's tipped. Here's the eraser. Middleton on the wing. Giddey the pass to Sexton. Here's Collier. They could use a bucket. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And the layup falls. Giddey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to the eraser. Down low. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the eraser.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The eraser passes to Doncic. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. And there's the call on the eraser. That will be foul number 5 on him. Now here's Giddey. Off with the layup. Middleton outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
are the straw that stirs the drink.